Bonjour Laleh, tu viens bientôt nous rejoindre en France.
Hi Laleh, you come soon in France?
I cannot wait.
Et on va avoir la chance que tu fasses une classe de Right Voice for You à Avignon. Et j'aimerais vraiment que tu nous dises qu'est-ce que c'est que la classe de Right Voice for You et comment toi tu l'aperçois parce que depuis tout à l'heure on discute, c'était tellement génial.
Okay, so Laleh, you come in France soon for your class, for your master class, White Voice for You. Can you please say us what is it? What is it exactly? And because we have soon, we have spoke about that, but now we want to say more to all people who are here.
Well, Anne-Sophie and Laurence, merci beaucoup for that. I'm so excited that I'm going to be coming to Avignon, France in the next few weeks to facilitate this Right Voice for You masterclass. And for people who don't know much about Right Voice, most people automatically assume it's about your voice. And yes, your voice does have something to do with it, but it's about you looking at your life and removing the masks that you've been putting into your life. For me, I took my first Right Voice class many years ago, but it wasn't until about 3 years ago that I took the 3-day master class. And it opened up so many areas. Like, I never had any problems talking to others, speaking in front of groups, but there was this relaxation in my body, a level of confidence, a level of ease for me to be me, for me not to worry that I'm a mom and the things a mom has to say, or when I was working with my clients, in the business world, like what I had to be the appropriate person speaking in front of them. And it really was me being me, but knowing what people require to hear to create something greater. And what I love about Right Voice is it's so flexible. It's this playful energy that can assist you, whether you are a mom who's going to be chatting with your kids or your husband and having your voice in your life. It can assist you with having a different communication with your body, can have a different communication with people that you desire to bring into your company, whether it's your own business or not. It has this diverse energy that sparks whatever part of your life you're actually desiring to open up and have a greater voice in.
Waouh, super Laleh. Je ne sais pas si tout le monde a compris en anglais, mais vraiment on reçoit tellement ton énergie que ça crée cet espace de communion et simplement en t'écoutant, c'est vrai que c'est pas forcément la bonne voie pour tous, c'est pas forcément que de bien s'exprimer, c'est vraiment être soi aussi dans cette énergie de un autre espace et comment réussir à vraiment, comme tu dis, être soi.
Moi, j'ai eu la traduction de Sève et l'énergie de Laleh, c'est super.
On est très content de t'accueillir bientôt alors.
Yes, we are very excited about that. Yes.
Oui. Oui, c'est bien de traduire, mais c'est bien de voir Laleh parler et son énergie aussi.
Yes, it's very good to see you, Laleh, and your energy and your voice. So yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was funny because it wasn't until last December or November when I was talking to my friend Chris Hughes that I realized how much all of us have our voice in such different ways. Like growing up, my mom and my grandmother, their way of sharing their voice with the world with their family was through their cooking. And I think we forget that our voice is beyond the voice that comes out of your throat. It includes that, but it includes the voice through your cooking and sharing that. Your voice through silence. Silence is one of the greatest voices because you gather so much information. And it's an honoring of the other person too, that you're actually listening to them. So I really wonder, when we talk about your right voice for you, what is that for you? Because it will be very different if you're a performer, if you're a business person, if you're a mom or a dad, or if you're just doing it because you want to get a raise at work.
Super, yes. Super. Donc, ce sera du 27 au 29 avril à Avignon. On peut venir en présence et aussi on peut s'inscrire à la classe en audio, c'est-à-dire on peut rester chez soi et malgré tout, tu peux faciliter cette classe même si on n'est pas à Avignon.
Yes, so it will be in Avignon, and if people want to come in live, it's possible. And if it's not possible, they can stay at home and have the video, and they can have your facilitation, asking questions and have answers about that. And yes, et je voudrais rajouter qu'il y aura aussi donc un pop à la réunion. Donc avec Wafé. Donc si vous voulez avoir des renseignements, contactez Wafé ou moi-même. Voilà, yes. Donc ce sera à l'hôtel Novotel Avignon, centre-ville. Nous avons déjà mis une option pour nous avons donc pu négocier des tarifs promotionnels pour les chambres. Donc tout est possible. Yes, so I said that it's a Novotel, Avignon, and if people want to live in the hotel, it's possible.
Yeah, we actually have an awesome rate if people are going to be joining us live.
That's awesome, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to choose Avignon and France, Laleh, to come for the right voice for you. And et aussi, il n'y a pas de prérequis. Il n'y a pas besoin de... Tout le monde peut venir.
Yes, everybody can come.
Je peux ajouter quelque chose. Est-ce qu'on peut plus expliquer aux personnes qui ne savent pas ce que c'est un pop? C'est pas seulement se réunir et écouter la classe, c'est au-delà. C'est l'énergie du groupe, le partage entre le groupe, les processus qu'on peut faire, voilà.
Yes, Laleh, can you say more about what is a pop? Because it's not only something we are together, but it's more. So please say more.
Well, what I love about Zoom, which is the technology we're going to use, is it allows us to see each other and allows you guys to ask questions. With the pop in La Reunion, as well as in Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal, that we have, and possibly other places around the world, is that you get to be there with other people. Right Voice actually is full of exercises. It's full of interactiveness of you taking all these amazing tools we learned in foundation and putting them in action. And when you put them in action, if you're there by yourself, that's fine too, because you're still going to interact with us. You'll be part of the class. But if you're part of a group of somebody as awesome as Wafé, who is going to be doing a pop, what you're actually doing is you're allowing those energies to exponentialize. And personally, for me, when I'm interacting with other people and we get to do these activities together, it allows me to create something very different in my own personal life. So that's one option that is available if people would love to get together with other people and play with this. And the other thing that Gary Douglas opened up for us is that we can now add body processes to the Right Voice for You Masterclass. So we're not sure which one because each class will be different, but it does also allow you to, once again, include your body in the transformation of you and your voice. And your ability to remove those masks, your ability to actually allow you to shine through, not the person that you've been kind of putting out there. Because you do tend to be a little more open about sharing you and a little more open about being visible out in the world, which does also increase the amount of revenue most people tend to make, you know, from their businesses and their projects and their classes when they do Right Voice for You. And what I love is that Right Voice, you have to take one master class and then you can go straight to the facilitator class. Now we just had one, so the next one will be in 2019. But after this class, if you choose to also be a Right Voice for You facilitator, you can do that after taking the facilitator class next year. So lots of possibilities.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you,
Thank
Laleh.
you, Laleh. Thank you. Thank you.
Sí.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Merci.
And Sophie, anything else you'd like to share?
Effectivement, moi, il n'y a pas si longtemps, j'étais à Marseille avec Dane, à Being You, enfin en tout cas l'introduction. Et en fait, j'ai vécu un shooting où Andrea a fait des photos. Et je me suis rendu compte que j'avais énormément de jugements de moi, de mon corps. Et il m'a facilité, et on a pris des photos. C'était pas The Right Voice for You, mais après, ma voix a totalement changé parce que mon corps a changé.
Yeah.
Yes. So she said that she was in Marseille with Den Hill for Being You, and she has done some photos. Okay, and she was not easy, and she has judged herself a lot. But after these photos, she has seen that her voice has changed. You know, after the photos. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, as you guys can hear, even my voice has been transforming as well since the Right Voice for You facilitator class. We are constantly growing. We're constantly changing. And one thing I love about your Right Voice for You is not a destination. It's something that's continuously evolving and changing. It's something that you're willing to continuously keep adding into your life. And one of the gifts of Right Voice is we always have such a mix of people that come to these classes. And that's the gift that makes the class so much fun, is you never know who's going to show up. But we have kids who love it. We have adults from such varied background. And we have 3 days together. And the first day usually is very interesting. A lot of people and their points of views and things of that sort. But by day 2 and 3, with all the activities, you really see people stepping up to who they really are. And the level of confidence, going from shyness to actual confidence, or going from things that they weren't willing to actually be or do, places they weren't willing to explore because they didn't think they had the confidence to do, they're willing to do. I've seen people increase their businesses, double, triple, quadruple it after a Right Voice class, because now they're willing to show up in their life in such a different way. And you can come, and after a Right Voice class, you don't have to do anything afterwards if you don't want to. And that's the spectrum. It could be for anything that you desire to add to your life, anything you desire to change in your life. And discovering you in a way you never even thought was possible. Because then you realize all the gifts you have that up until now, you didn't even know you had. So for me, it's exciting. It's one of my favorite classes to facilitate, because what changes in me is also very dynamic, as well as what I get to witness in everybody else.
Mm. Thank you so much, Laleh. Merci.
I'm so excited about this class. Thank you, Laleh. Thank you.
Welcome soon in France. Huh?
Woo!
Yeah, since this class, Miss Laurence has now sold her house. She's moving. She's doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Et Laleh aussi, moi, après avoir dit oui de participer à cette classe, j'ai aussi trouvé une nouvelle maison.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oui, oui. She has found a new house. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing.
Yeah, she found a new house after we talked about this class.
Yes.
Not everybody has to get a new house after we talk about this class. But I think what it does is it does open up the space of new possibilities and new doors opening. But you get to choose what you want those doors to be. You get to choose what those possibilities are by you willing to actually be you. So I'm very grateful for these tools from Access Consciousness, from Gary Douglas, who's the creator of Right Voice for You, for Dr. Dane here, for being you and everything else that's created. And guess what? If you are joining us for the masterclass, we're also going to have a fun intro class. And right now, it's still up in the air what it might be, but it might be a Being You class added with some other fun things. So we'll have more to share soon.
Thank you, Laleh. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys. Au revoir. See you soon.
Au revoir.